So here we are at the pre-season tournament, 4 teams, Lions included, St Mirren Saints, Tees Valley Mohawks and Newcastle. Just had a really good tournament. It's a pre-season, it's a nice friendly competition. Here with our new head coach Marc Steutel. Marc, so is there any kind of takeaways or positives you can take from a pre-season tournament, or doesn't it matter?
Got to get fitter, I think. I think would be the starting point. No, listen, it's been and I've been honest with the guys there. It's been really positive in terms of getting a measuring point as to where we're at. I thought we were at where we're at. Obviously, our leagues have had to postpone. This time last year we spoke about to postpone, so a lot of the guys have had a challenging 12 months in terms of that match fitness, that match sharpness. So I was really pleased at how we've been in a tough situation, played against some tough teams, with some good basketball games. I think that it's going to be a measuring point for us to look back on at the end of the season. I think that's our challenge now, and that's the thing that probably excites me, and I know the group, that hopefully we'll be able to look back on it and say, look at our distance travelled from where we started. So there's a few areas for practice. I think the guys will enjoy. I'll enjoy practice this week, I think, and I think some of the guys, hopefully they respond. But yeah, really kind of positive on the whole. Good to kind of finally get our group together. Still got a few additions to that, but in terms of, I feel like I've been talking with the club for a long time. So it's good to kind of actually get on the floor and get some basketball games.
Yeah, absolutely. It must be good to also, like you say, see them in person, have a good get together. Those of you who are here for this pre-season tournament, you'll see how rusty, not just Lions, but all the teams were. Do you think you can? Because for me, from a fan's point of view, I saw a lot of, certainly in the latter games, quite a lot of fluidity going on, which is amazing when you consider. Is it the first time these guys have played together, isn't it? Yeah. So, is there any particular standouts in terms of, what you're pleased on? Because obviously I know you're going to work them hard in training after the games that we've seen. But are you confident about, without giving too much away, do you have, from what you've seen in this pre-season tournament, I know what I'm going to do with these guys?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think today and yesterday has been a good opportunity. We should have some competition in our group. We should have competition for spaces. Basketball is not an equal opportunity sport. Senior men's basketball, it's not. And everybody who's been training has had an opportunity to be on the floor at some point this weekend, some more than others, and that's kind of the way it goes. So where we're at in the season, based on, I guess, people's commitment and stuff, we still have some additions to add to the group, and I've been vocal about that with the group. That doesn't mean that they're going to be prioritised. It just means that I think that the way it's gone, our group will be together consistently from probably the middle of September. However, I was confident in the guys that we had here this weekend, and it was about them kind of demonstrating that individual place on the team and that collective kind of style of play. I think that I had some thoughts after our last practice session about how we would play, and I think they were probably accurate, and I was maybe too honest with the group about that on Thursday, but I think that we'll be a progressive basketball team. I know that we'll play a good brand of basketball. For me, injuries, availability, that's part of every single team in the UK, so I think that's not anything to talk about. The group of guys that we had here, we have to be better, and we will be. We're going to play a good, kind of exciting brand of basketball, and I'm positive when we get to kind of the back end of the year and the business end of the season that we'll see that progress.
Absolutely. So we've got a couple more pre-season games for which to iron out all these kinks, and for Marc to give a few players a boot up the bottom. So we're on the 12th and the 19th and possibly the 26th as well. So that's where people can see you and the team again, polishing again and refining a bit more. And pre-season games, of course, they're supposed to be friendly, but we've seen today it still really matters, doesn't it? In pre-season games. We've seen yourself as well get quite competitive on the sideline. I don't think you. Presuming here, I don't think you see pre-season games, you don't treat them any differently from normal league games or cup games?
Not at all, and I think the way that the Lions have been built, I think we want good people who take pride in wearing the Lions jersey. I think that's absolutely integral. I talk to the guys a lot, and obviously got a lot of players based in the region. We've been at other clubs and other programmes. And I think one of the things that I always try and remind them of, even in my short time here, is the programme, the club. You know, how kind of we're looked after. I mean, you know, there's been a couple of performances there, but I've just got talking to a couple of the junior players in the corridor who are beaming and buzzing. You know, so even I think it's the bigger picture. So yes, there's pride in wearing a Lions jersey. I think we have to continue to instil that, and the players do that. You know, and I'm not trying to be overcritical on them, because I'm proud of the group that we have. We have to play better basketball. You know, that's what it comes down to. So, and that's the job that I and the staff and the players have, and we will try and make sure that we play better basketball as the season progresses. I'm sure of it. So, yeah, I think kind of a really good chance to get together. You know, like I've used the term measuring stick, but I think that's probably accurate. You know, see where we're at, and really, I guess, challenge everybody to come and see kind of where we're at and where we get to, because I am confident that we'll develop as a group.
Excellent. So you heard it there. It's going to be a great season coming up. Dates for your diary is 12th, 19th, 26th. That's even before the proper season starts. It's a really exciting tournament. It's been here this weekend. The pre-season games are going to be just as exciting. The proper season is going to be even more exciting. What more do you want? Get on teessidelions.com, get your tickets, get your season tickets, get on there right now. Thanks, Mark.
Thank you.